Greetings everyone, and thanks for tuning in for this paranormal pit stop. Tonight, we'll be exploring a historic hotel, pub, and theater that's located off of North Tower Avenue out of Centralia, Washington, that acts as one of the many refurbished, quirky, and iconic venues operated under its now famous parent company. Standing as a landmark to the city and rumored to be roamed by a range of restless spirits tied to its past, are you sure you're ready to brave the history and hauntings of McMenamins' cherished Olympic Club? Historically, in 1908, this weathered club would first open its doors as a gentleman's resort and would boast a barber shop, a shoeshine stand, a cafe, a bar, a card room, a pool room, a cigar counter, and of course, lodgings, all of which that were marketed, targeted at, and designed to coax local loggers and other laborers into parting with their paychecks. Later, in 1913, the Oxford Hotel and new tourist bar would open adjacent to the Gentlemen's Club, and in 1921, the locale would pick up some heat and recognition when train robber Roy Gardner, who just escaped federal custody by jumping on a cowcatcher and riding its train to Centralia, was captured within. Notably, through their earlier years, the new tourist bar would pose a great threat to the Gentlemen's Club's business. However, prohibition would separate the boys from the gentlemen, and from the 1920s through 1933, the bar would slowly phase out, while the Olympic Club would continue to serve in secrecy, and actually still even holds a pickle barrel in its basement with a false bottom leading to a trap door where liquor was hidden, and a now sealed off tunnel that was utilized to sneak women onto the property. Eventually, the Oxford would close its doors as well, but the club would soldier on, offering its bar, pool hall, and poker club. That is, until the 1970s Washington state banning of gambling, after which, without its main drivers, the club would begin a steady decline. More recently, in 1996, McMenamins would purchase the old club, hotel, and bar, and would set to work on a series of their signature restorations, modernizations, and refurbs, which included the placing of authentic and original items ranging from lights to classic pool tables. Through January of 1996, the Olympic Club would reopen under the growing company, and was followed closely in 2002 by the site's hotel and theater portions. The McMenamins Olympic Club remains open into the present, and like many of its brother and sister refurbs under the company, offers lodgings, plentiful in-house dining and drink options, a range of oddities, and a variety of events amidst a signature vintage and almost spooky atmosphere. Chillingly, over its many years, this sprawling campus has been surrounded by a slew of local legends, ranging from train robberies to murders, from natural deaths to accidents, and more, and it's widely accepted that a host of resulting restless spirits might still linger across the grounds, with workmen, staff, and visitors over the years reporting doors that open and close on their own, disembodied footsteps that emanate through empty halls, and phantom voices heard from vacant rooms. Several informal investigations of the expanse have yielded odd EMF fluctuations, hot and cold spots detected on thermal grids, and orbs and strange misty silhouettes captured in both video and photography, while others have reported instances of candles extinguishing or even igniting on their own, of entire rooms discovered rearranged and under impossible time frames, and of personal possessions that go missing and that are later found in the strangest places. By far the club's most famous presence is easily that of a ghost dubbed Elmer, who's been sighted often standing by the cast iron stove, and who it's believed might be the lingering spirit of one Louis Galba, a guest who jumped from his second-story room window and died a few months later from his injuries. Also reported throughout the aged venue space is ghostly music detected floating on the winds, disembodied laughter that emanates ominously from darkened spaces, the feelings of being watched, of being followed, or even of being touched or grabbed by a presence unseen, and a range of encounters with various full-bodied entities in clothing spanning the site's years of operation, most of whom that appear so solid that they're often overlooked as actual, currently alive people, before they either walk directly through adjacent walls or fade away entirely. Thanks for joining us on this paranormal pit stop. If you enjoyed hearing our histories and ghost stories, subscribe to our channel, like this upload, and share us with anyone you think could use a good scare. We'll catch you all next time.